Hello, stream. We are back again. We're back and we are doing uh some Minecraft this time. We're switching it around. We've been doing not Minecraft for a while, specifically Hollow Knight. So I just want to switch back to our normal Hollow Knight, or not normal Hollow Knight, our normal Minecraft modded Skyblock thing. It's been a minute since we played. That's loud. Yeah, really. Um, really quiet on stream. Whatever. That, and then I'll just do that. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, last we were playing, we were doing a decent bit of stuff. The main thing right now is we are actually, um, basically running low on power. You can kind of see right here. Oh, this keeps jumping up and gets the caution symbol. This one's doing okay. This one's also okay, but it's not running as much. Um, so basically, we just are not getting enough power fed into this, and the main reason for that is our we don't have enough magnetic generators. We currently have one, two, three 8 times generators, and that is still just not enough. So, let's take a look really quick, see if we remember how to make these, because at this point, we do definitely have the resources for it. The main thing is just going to be some redstone. So, we do have one normal one placed down right there. Let's see if we have enough redstone in here to actually make it. We do have enough redstone, it looks like. And we do definitely have enough diamonds. So let's see, wrong thing. Magmatic generator. We need some glass, we need some cobblestone, and we got some gold smelting over there. Do we have enough glass? We're gonna need a little bit. We have sand. We don't have sand right now, but we can definitely make some really quick. Let's see what we can do. So to get this done, go ahead and grab cobblestone, and we'll go ahead and break this down. Let's see. I also need some extra iron just to repair this. Let's go ahead and break this. Convert this into gravel, and then afterwards we convert it into sand. Now we just gotta smelt some. Okay. Throw it up there. Oh, and we do actually already have some smelting right here. Well, now we have extra, which I'm not going to complain about. So, we do need some mag generators, which we do need some furnaces for. Let's go ahead and grab all the cobblestone we need for that. Not that. Let's. We want 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we should have all we need. Oh, I need to go grab some more gold from our automatic machine really quick. That's not too difficult, because we have a lot of it at this point. Let's see. That. We have all of those. Now we can convert this into an 8 times. Let's go replace it really. And we'll see if this is going to end up with enough power to actually fulfill our needs. It's definitely not guaranteed. We are producing enough lava, that's good to know. Let's see, what does it say over here? Okay, this is now slowly starting to fill up slightly more. I do mean slightly. Now my question is, where's all this energy going? Is this being stored somewhere? This is still remaining full, but it's not being used very much. Same with this. It really is just all going into here. Got our speed upgrade in here. I'm pretty sure we said the energy pool does not work in this. Or we simply couldn't use it for some reason. Let's see. Efficiency and capacity of machinery. Because currently we have 5 speed upgrades here. Let's see if we can... if we have an energy upgrade or if there's something else we can do. Entirely sure. Let's see. Upgrade. Doesn't seem like it. Let's see if we can then craft it. We're gonna need to make some infused alloy, which is not that hard. We do have a little bit of copper here we can use. And then we just need a little bit more redstone, which we definitely have enough of. So let's go ahead and try making some of these and see what we can do. And in order to do that, let's see if I can steal some of this gold dust that we're getting for it. Okay, this is our infuser. Do this. Hey there, welcome in. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. We're doing some... all the mods tend to the sky at the moment. And we're trying to set up some automatic ore processing, basically. Let me make an energy upgrade really quick, see if it actually does work. Energy upgrade. Because I vaguely remember it turned out that it will not work in... No, we just hadn't crafted it yet. Let's see what happens. Am I able to... I am able to increase the efficiency. Awesome. Okay. That is... and just that one upgrade alone is enough to make it so it actually runs fast enough, which is really nice. Okay, so yeah, let's make some more of those upgrades. Awesome. Now we know. Now we know that it's gonna work. Yeah, let's just do the same that we have been, and doing 5 upgrades each. I think that'll be perfectly fine to do that. I'm gonna go grab some more redstone from our mob grinder really quick, because we definitely have some. And that is gonna help a ton. Okay. And we do need more structural glass, which does need some steel, and we have a little bit of steel. Do we have the stuff to make more? I'm gonna need some iron dust. What do we have? We have our hammer. Not that much. Do we have more copper in here? We have a little bit of copper. That is not what I wanted. I hear this. Oh no, we need to create a whole new one. If we can create a whole new one, I have the stuff that I can make an iron hammer at this point. That's perfectly fine. So let's make an iron one. Let's little bit faster, or not faster, but more efficient. Um, let's... That's cool, bro. I don't care. Hope you're enjoying yourself, though. Anyways, make some more steel dust. Uh, able to. That's all I make right now, but that's perfectly fine. We don't need a ton. Go ahead and smelt that. I do have a little bit more. Okay, we're definitely making some progress. Not perfect yet, but it is working, and I think it will continue to work, which is the most important bit. Let's see. Okay, so now that we've got this, let's head on here, see if we need to refill our metallurgic infuser. I figured we'd need some more redstone. Um, should be fine. But we can make some upgrades after we make the glass. We're doing this. I think this should perfectly. Oh, we are. Well, I'm not complaining. Let's see. That. So we already have one in there, and we do need a little bit more glass. This. And now we just need the last little bit of the infused alloy, and we should be good in terms of energy upgrades. Awesome. Okay, that is going to make everything run, requiring a lot less power, which I am perfectly happy about. And we have started gaining some more power in our generators. That's just because this has gotten full, which means we are going to need to set up another storage system similar to this. In order to do that, we're probably going to need to use some more complex compacting which fine. Let's just go ahead and get it sorted. And then our last one. And let's throw all our extra stuff into here. Oops, I do want my linking tool though. And now let's see. We do still have a decent number of drawers that we can upgrade. We do want, in order to use that, let's call it, what are we going to use? Compacting drawers. And we want normal compacting. Fire pistons. Wait, what are you selling? Anything important? Not really. Stream is lagging, unfortunately. I'm not exactly sure why. Um, for the most part, it's been fine recently. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm sure it's okay. But yeah. More pistons. Some wood. We'll use cherry for that. Do not want to hang out with you. And I actually have a good sword. It's like the stream is not very happy right now. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it says it's lagging real bad. I don't know. That's strange. Is my internet working in general? The internet's working fine in general, so I don't know what's going on. A little bit confused. I know it has occasionally done this. Open stream doesn't die completely. Brain definitely isn't doing bad right now. Yeah, something's going on. Let me refresh the page really quick, see what it says. If it still says it's lagging, I'm gonna restart. Okay, it is showing up. Oh, it's fine now. Is it? Yeah, it's completely fine. I don't know what's going on. That might have just been something on my end. Not gonna lie. Anyways, let's keep going and setting all this up. For the sake of it. That. Connect these, which start receiving any quite yet till get an item pipe back here. Start putting stuff in. Make a couple more, fortunately. What upgrade do we have here? Gold, that should mean this is gonna be fine. Go make a couple more item pipes, just done. These droppers, enough to make. Go, and now that we're doing good on both redstone and iron, I'm not super worried. We were running a little bit low, a bit more cautious, but we're fine now. Okay, so this is going to pull out. Approved upgrade, and we should start seeing, hopefully... That's not the right thing. Not pulling out the right spot. Should be this one. There we go. Pulling? Not quite yet. I might need to specify... There we go. Osmium iron. Nickel. Iron. And now it should start completely pulling out exactly how we expected. Okay, perfect. This is what we want. What kind of upgrades do we have in this? Oh, these are just standard upgrades? I don't know if we want that. What do I have in here? Also standard. That may be fine. Not really. It probably should be upgraded, honestly. Might make those in a moment. I'm not sure. No, I think it's okay. It's running about at the maximum pace it should be. Uh, just to make sure, let's also lock all of these to make sure we don't get stuff we expect. We don't get stuff we don't expect, rather. And we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good right now. This is going to take a while to process through everything. We've just got so many ores piling up. The only thing I'm hoping is that this is able to run fast enough for everything to get through. Here, this is, even though this is running pretty fast, still is not able to get through it completely. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, at the moment, I don't really think there's much else specifically do. The only other thing is more or less just creating some more upgrades, that kind of thing. Hmm. I'm not entirely sure. Feels like I should be more of the efficiency here, but I'm not entirely sure. Hey there, welcome in. Thanks for popping by. Pull around. And yeah, like I said before, the other issue is just that it clogs up with a specific resource, which isn't the greatest. So right now, the slowest thing is the smelting. That's what's holding us back at the moment. What am I doing? Right now I'm trying to automatically process ores from sieving mod pack. Basically, we're getting all these ores and they're getting combined, and I'm trying to actually process them, break them down, and turn them into smelted ingots. I don't know if you're familiar with modded stuff, but basically what we're doing. Right now I'm trying to get it set up so that things are running a little bit faster. Not sure. Best off. I also just realized something. One issue we had before is that when there's only like one or two ore in this machine, it would not process it completely. The reason for that is when this uh this factory, the enriching factory, I'm pretty sure takes it takes 3 ore at a time to process. So when we have just one or two, let's take a look. Yeah, if we have just one or two, it's actually not going to get rid of it. Can you add a sub-site? I don't know what that means, but maybe. A sub-sign? Again, I don't know what you mean. You mean like a pop-up that shows up whenever someone subs? Maybe. Sure. I know I can do that. I just don't have it set up for that at the moment. Oh, and Minecraft. No, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing that. Not right now. Maybe in the future. If I was going to do something like that, it would probably be memberships, like the actual paid ones. Okay, well, things are processing. It is not efficient, particularly this. I'm not really sure what to do about this. It's not a one block, it's a skyblock. Hmm. Are there any other upgrades I could add that might fix this? No, let me search this up, see if anyone has come up with a solution for this. In my what mod pack? Mechanism enrichment chamber, remove excess items. Um Okay. So essentially, it says that mechanism ones should be able to extract them. I just don't know specifically how. Uh, hmm. Logistical transporter. That's what it would be. But let's see if there's anything in the quest that would, because sometimes there is. Mechanism. What do you have to say about? Hey, here we go. Let's see. Physical transporters. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would make sense to do for this. Because oh, here, maybe we'll say something in here. No, not is it? It is this. Go through it. Uh, you'll get 2 dust from 1 ore. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do about this specifically, honestly. It's kind of I don't know what makes sense. Stuck here. It also is just not running because this osmium. I don't know if it's filling up faster or slower than it could get frosted. Actually, faster. There. Keep an eye on it. No, it gets processed faster than it's being emptied, but not by much. Eesh. Yeah, I'm. Doesn't look like the solution I had is gonna work as well as I hoped, unfortunately. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I think for now we might leave this and work on something else. I'm not sure specifically what. Because there's a lot. There's. I know there's tons that we can do. I just want to get this done. Be very convenient if we could get finished. Let's see. How do I make these? I would definitely be able to make them. My question is simply whether it would be worth making it. I know it has all the enrichment chamber recipes. I want to know what it actually does at higher tiers. The main thing. Um, let's see. This is what I'm doing right now. Enrich then smelt. This one... This one isn't too bad. Let me see. Let me see if the purification chamber makes sense. Because that will double it once it's turned into ore. Are we able to do it with normal raw ore, or does it have to be the crafted blocks? It wants it to be shards for the most part. Or no, sorry. The shards get purified into clumps, and then the clumps can be smelted. That's what it is. I'm not sure. Now this is tough to figure out, because these all seem simple on the surface, but they're kind of just not. Okay. So if we're doing this, we need 2 purification chambers. One to turn them into... One to... Oh gosh, what am I doing? It's one turn them into... Lumps? No, we can do raw. Just the raw ore. And that does do clump. Okay. And that doubles it. I think this would be the simplest thing to do. This would solve a lot of the problems that we currently have. And we just need to set up this oxygen thing, which is more or less just more power. So that's fine. We might just go for that then. That feels simpler. And it solves a lot of the problems that we have with it. That still does not solve the problem of this taking so long. That's still a very big problem. I'm not gonna lie. In order to fix that, one option is to switch this to a different type of furnace. I don't know if that makes much sense. I don't know how much faster it would be. I feel like this set just has more upgradability, so I'm going to stick with this for now. Eesh, I'm not really sure. Anyways, what's going on over here? Quite a lot. Got a lot of stuff in here. How are we doing on XP? We got a lot of XP. Cool. We still need to do a bit more enchanting. I have a lot of things to do. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't know specifically what I'm doing next. I feel like I should just bite the bullet and try and get this sorted out, and that's what I've been doing. I've also kind of been stuck in figuring out the best way to do that. Let's see. What is the most sensible thing to do? I suppose we should do the purification chamber. That just makes sense. And then what would this one be? Each of these are slightly different. For this one, yeah, that's not worth doing. We'll do tier 2 ore processing. That's perfectly fine with me. We just need to really get it figured out. We need to... He's upgraded enough. Okay, so let's figure this out. Enriching not enrichment chamber. We need a purification chamber, right? Purification chamber needs infused alloys. It's easy to make the factory. Should be good to do that. Okay, so we're doing this. We're going up 2 tiers just because it's probably more convenient. Not convenient, but it's probably gonna work better. And this is just upgrading an enrichment chamber. Are we able to upgrade? Because we're not able to upgrade an enrichment factory. Slightly annoying, but not a big deal. We have a bit of infused alloy, but we're probably gonna need some more. We might need to start automating that slightly. Maybe make some more upgrades for it at least. Okay. Get started on happen. So, first off, copper. More copper. Break it down here. We're just gonna smelt it straight up. We're not gonna bother using the hammer on it right now. We're gonna need a decent bit of copper. We should be good on redstone. What else are we gonna need other than that? Maybe some iron, maybe some osmium. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be anything too complicated. But I don't know for sure. We do definitely want to make some speed, and we don't need the energy upgrades at the moment, but they would probably be useful. Alright, melt this. So we are gonna want to make some speed. Which we do need some structural glass for. Or speed upgrades for now. And then we'll create just same number of energy upgrades. Fine. Copper or redstone. Okay. I do want to figure out if it costs some stuff. Upgrades, speed upgrade, energy upgrade. Cool. And then how much does it cost? It costs 10 per. Okay. Let's just do 30 of these for now. That should be acceptable for a little bit. And then if we are doing the not purification, it is purification chamber. And we're doing up to advanced. We are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 for the basic one, and then another 6, so 12 total to get the advanced. And we're also going to need 2 basic ones, which is osmium, and then for this, we're going to need another 2 basic ones. Not too bad. Do that enough. Alright, and we're gonna have a ton of extra infused alloy, which I'm happy about. Cool. Then we're gonna 18 in there. A couple of these. And that should be enough to actually get this done. We'll see though. Okay. So this should be enough. I'm gonna actually put a couple more in there, just for the basic ones, simply because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need at least a decent amount in order to make the other item we need, the element separator, whatever it was called. I haven't actually looked at that yet. Anyways, uh, purification chamber. So first gonna need an enrichment chamber, which we have the stuff for. Then we need to make some advanced circuits, 2 of those. Need to make the purification chamber. Then we're gonna need a little bit more redstone to make the purifying factory. And then we're gonna need a couple more advanced circuits. Got the advanced purifying. Cool. Now we need the electrolytic separator. Need an electrolytic core for that, which just needs osmium dust and iron dust, both of which we should be like it. This, and are we able to upgrade this? We are not, but that's perfectly fine. Now we just need a fluid pipe, and I want to make another sink so that we can get some infinite water. I do need a bucket for that though, which should be easy enough. There we go. No! Oh, go away. I didn't want to place my water there. Very rude of you. Very, very rude. Anyways, sink. Okay, and that should be enough to get this started, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna sink. Actually, separator. This shouldn't be taking any item, but it should be on this side, taking an input. Specific way it has to eject. Fluid pipe right there. Will that work? Not happy about it, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Can I set it to automatically pull? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what happens. This water's going in. That's what we want. And then we do need energy to get into there. Do we have any more universal cables? Let's take a look. Universal cables. Upgrade. You. Okay. Change this around slightly so that we can actually get it out. So that, and then go ahead and break this and replace it with the purifying factory, and that does give us a lot more slots. Throw these in here. That. Make sure the back is input, front is output. That should be. And then are able. This should be input, output. Right. I suppose extra. Is that right? Won't work either. Okay, what does it say in the example? It wants it put into the top. Or if that need the. See what it says. Need oxygen, I know that. And does it need flint? Well, what needs flint to build this? Hmm. This is separating. I do need to figure out something to do with the hydrogen. Just need to store it. Would be certainly annoying. Able to tell it to dump. Uh, Radioactive waste barrel. I don't think that's what I want. And make a chemical tank. What else is there? What else is there? Hmm. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do a chemical tank. That's fine. I just need to figure out how to actually pump this into here. Would I be able to pump it if I did this? No. No, no. Broken. Those still linked. Oh, they are. Okay. Yeah, what are we gonna do? Why is it saying it does not want any of this? Fluid pipes just aren't connecting. What's going on? Do I need to put the tank in there? Let's go try crafting one of these tanks, see what happens. We'll see what happens. Basic chemical tank. We need some redstone, which I'll grab very quickly. There's in there. Gonna need to clear some of this out soon. I can't automate it, or at least I can find a way to do it. So we'll see. Um, need let's craft 2 of these, and I will upgrade one just to see if we need it. So let's figure out what's going on. So we're gonna put this in here. It does not want to be put in there. What if I do this? Want to be put in there? It does. Now will you take the fluid? Maybe it's because the fluid, this doesn't count as, that be it? That may be it. Hmm. Okay. Well, what happens if I do this? Yeah, okay. I think that must be it. It just doesn't actually count it as fluid. That's what's causing the issue. So to fix that, let's look at the quest again. I gave an example. And there's a specific item. I don't know what that is particularly. Uh, but I'll figure it out. That'll be something. Something around here has got specifically what that thing is. Seems like they got some kind of Diversion transporter? I just want... Maybe it's just a pressurized tube. It might be. We want to try it? You need a configurator too. Alright, let's try this. See what happens. I don't know if that's going to work, but it's possible. So, we're going to try. Okay, so we're going to make at mechanism pressurized tube, and we may as well upgrade this. Also are going to this so that we can configure it. And we'll see what happens. This could either work not at all or actually fix our problems. Who knows? Anyways, so this is going to be... That's not the right thing. We want this to be not redstone signal. We don't want that to be push, we want to be pull. This to be push. There we go. Is that working? Let's see. That is not working. Okay. Am I not able to configure this? Is there a specific one? No. Transporter config. This. Here we go. Maybe this is something at least. What is going on? We want this to transport blue and cyan. So what if I were to just set this to blue, or not blue, cyan, and start transporting cyan? Are you gonna do that? Oh, the other thing is, well, first, okay, let's do this. See what happens. We'll also do this. We'll say, oh, put this in. There we go. So now we've marked this as hydrogen. And we want not mess with these. Are you going to start pulling things out? Oh, you are? Maybe. I think it's working. It is. I do need to take the upgrades out of this. So that you run faster. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get some oxygen in here. The hydrogen, however, is not coming out. So let's figure this out. What if we say just behind here, we put this, don't mess with that, and we say that in this side config, rear one, none, but it is also set to blue. What do you think about that? After it's set to full. Push. Don't really have... Oh, you do have something to say about it. Where'd that go? Okay, it's in here. Pulling out the hydrogen is not putting it into here. Okay, why is it not putting that into there? What do you have to say? Up here somewhere. Yeah, how do I fill this? I want to know how to fill the chemical things. Does it need to be under? Is that why? Might be. Be like this. Getting filled now? Yeah, that's getting filled now. Okay. And then this should not be taking any hydrogen. Ideally, you should have no hydrogen in you. That's not the right thing. Yeah, this is set to oxygen now. What we want. Now this is getting filled up with some oxygen, not very much, but it's getting filled with some. And I think it's working? It is working. Cool. The other thing is it seemed like there was a way, from what it said online, to make it eject excess item. Or excess chemical. This is not quite right. Well, regardless, this is starting to work, which is good. That's what we want. It is not very fast. It is kind of just using up all the oxygen before it has any chance. It's not making enough oxygen, basically. We need more oxygen. And I guess the easiest way to start fixing that problem is just gonna be to simply make some more upgrades for this, which is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and that, not there. There. That. And let's just go ahead and melt all this dust while we're at it. Because. Okay. This is working. Not perfectly, but it is working. I wish I knew. Oh, there we go. Dumping excess. That's what I want. I want to dump the excess. Cool. That is exactly what I need. Okay, let's go first. See how many upgrades we can make right now. None, basically. Okay, so we need some more redstone, and we need some more copper. Wait, over here, some melting. And then we should be good. Hopefully. But I get the feeling that we're going to need a lot of upgrades for this one. So we're going to go for that. We're just going to do the full... We can use upgrades on this, right? Let me check. Yeah, we can use speed and energy upgrades. Okay, so that's going to mean we need 16... That... and we are going to need some more steel. Let's check how much we have, because I don't think it's very much. Do we have a better way to make steel now? We might. Looks like at the moment we don't have anything set up for it. That's perfectly fine. Let's keep doing it the old way. Alright, how much steel do we have? Not very much. That's about what I expected. Okay, so let's make some more steel dust. Which does mean we're gonna need some more dust. Have the hammer, I swear. How much are we? We're doing the full thing, it's gonna be fine. And now let's go this. And we just need some more coal, which we definitely have. Cool. Once we do this, I'm gonna... Thinking this is gonna be working fine, so we'll see how it goes. Alright. Nine, that's perfect. Fine. That rhymed. Go ahead and smelt these. Cool. All that music. Fancy music. Okay. So let's just go ahead and make whatever we can right now. I think speed upgrades we're going to prioritize for now. Those. And what was the other thing? Osmium dust. Ooh, hopefully all of it isn't smelted yet, but it probably is. Added. Figured. Well, we got a ton of raw osmium that we can just hammer down. So that's perfectly fine. Sure we have hammer. Should work. Let's go grab all that steel. We definitely have enough now. One, two, three, four, five. Gonna give us 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Up. And now let's do energy upgrade. And I think we should be set. At least for this thing. I'm hoping it's going to be fast enough, but I don't really have a guarantee that it will be. Let's take a look. Alright. How are we doing? It's enough for the first slot. Basically nothing else, unfortunately. Oh, the water. The water is not getting pulled out fast enough. That's what our problem is. Okay, I can fix that using an upgrade for that. Upgrade. Let's see, where's the right one? There it was. Let's get a really nice upgrade for that. Sure, let's do diamond. I think diamond might be excessive, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. Upgrade that. Got full water now, so that's not a problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We've got all that we need. So, let's see. How's the furnace doing? That is still definitely our slowest aspect, but if we do upgrade this one to also use, if we upgrade this one to also be the next tier up, that's definitely going to help. Oh, have we run out already? Oh, what's going on now? Not enough energy. Oh, Jesus. Is it using that much energy? We've run out again? Oh, man. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we're going to start the next stream with the exact same problem we started with this one. That's too bad. Thank you guys for watching, though. Really appreciate it. It's been a while since I played this one, and I had a bit of fun. I might switch to a different mod pack or just vanilla Minecraft later. I found being entirely honest. Anyways, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.